So I must tell you, I would love to invite each one of you all to come, and you will be seeing what do I say, a sanctuary. We will call it our sanctuary. Now when we release it, but later we would love to invite each one of you all to come to the to Oval and see it yourself. That it doesn't feel like a clinic; it feels more like home, which is very important. Our vision is simple: to create a place where science and sensitivity work hand in hand, and where every patient feels supported throughout their journey. We do not call them a patient, we call them our guest. We make them feel at home. We don't want them to feel intimidated. That is our core agenda of our Oval family. Thank you all for being here today. I'm not going to take too much of your time because I think there's enough people to talk. And I want to release the, yeah.
Starting today, hope comes to life. And the future comes closer. Guided by science, backed by trust. A private sanctuary with a new path to parenthood that's personal and reassuring. Oval, conceive the future.
So this is our sanctuary, as we call it, and I would love you all to support it and spread the word to a lot of people who need it. It's not just a business, but I think we are doing it more for give back to society. It's very important. Today we had a lot of our friends and family come in, and they were so happy to see what they can get. And people have to travel all over to go abroad or travel here and there. So they were so happy. They're very in Hyderabad only, so it's so easy for them. And we have a fabulous team in Oval. Our doctors are super competent. So, and I think each one of you all here comes and really have a fantastic experience.
Oval Fertility, backed by GVK, brings together advanced reproductive technology, clinical expertise, and deeply personalized care to redefine the fertility journey. Designed as a private sanctuary, Oval offers a comforting and seamless experience with one-on-one consultations, private lounges, and thoughtfully designed spaces that make every step of the journey feel discreet and as weight-free as possible. At the heart of Oval is its state-of-the-art embryology lab, featuring advanced Japanese technology, including India's first Aztec Chronos time-lapse incubator that enables precise and uninterrupted embryo culture. Oval's electronic witnessing and barcode-led traceability system add another layer of precision and security, ensuring complete confidence in sample identity at every step. From the EC10 Tri-Gas Incubator and advanced cryostorage facilities to Smart Station work environments, integrated HEPA filtration systems, and alarm-led monitoring, every detail at Oval is backed by cutting-edge technology and uncompromising standards of care. Alongside this advanced infrastructure is a deeply humanized experience with a team led by empathy, transparency, and trust. Each patient is supported with warmth, sensitivity, and personalized attention throughout their journey. At Oval, fertility care goes beyond treatment, creating an experience where science, trust, and compassion come together to make every patient feel supported, reassured, and truly cared for. Oval, conceive the future.
So you can see how we don't have, it's not like a clinic or a hospital. It's
brings together
very,
advanced
very
reproductive
comfortable. Very, you feel you're at home. It's very, every guest has a suite. So you don't need to step out and meet the doctor or the pharmacist or anything. Everybody comes to you. And even food, we just have a day. It's like a morning till evening, people leave. So we don't have to stay overnight for the treatment. So we are even offering very healthy food for the guest and for their family. So I think I'll leave it to the doctors and the rest. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Sorry, is this working? Yeah? Okay. It's really lovely to see you all here today. A little bit about how we came up with Oval. So, my mother-in-law Pinky and my father-in-law Sanjay, they came up with this idea of Oval because I went through this journey. It was a personal journey in our family, and my second child was conceived through IVF. And when I was going through this journey, it was, I think, like I said, it was a deeply personal journey. There was a gap in this industry here that we witnessed, a lack of quality, a lack of, empathy, transparency, poor ethics. And I think just a culmination of all this led me to seek this procedure elsewhere. That's my personal story. And in that journey, through a common friend, I met my co-founder, Dr. Brian. He unfortunately couldn't be here today. He fell sick. But, I met him, had a wonderful experience. And, that's when my Atma and Mama and, we sat in a room together and we realized, why not bring the best to our country? And as you all know, they're wonderful in creating the best, be it airports, be it anything that they step into. That was their vision. Their vision was to redefine fertility care in India. And that's exactly what we've built. I keep telling everyone, you have to see the space to believe what we've built. Words cannot do justice to this space. We had doctors to come and see the place, and they were just in awe of what we've built. Like Atma also described, it's not a hospital, it feels like home. And as a woman who's been through this journey, what I can say is, what young couples who go through this deeply disturbing journey, it's very emotional. All we look for is support, to feel safe, to feel comfortable, and to just trust someone, right? And India is such an amazing country. We are embedded with empathy. That's a culture. And unfortunately, somewhere in this medical industry, it's getting lost with our hustle and bustle. So our goal was simple. It was not only to make an aesthetically beautiful place, but to also fill it up with people who have that and share that culture with us. To treat every guest with respect, counselor heavy, education is very important in this industry. And being a young woman who's gone through this myself again, there's so much I didn't know when it came to about, infertility and educating ourselves is very important. Knowing timelines for young women, again, rightfully so, we're all busy with our careers and we want to extend when we want to have children. And I think more empowerment to women, it's almost like an insurance policy to freeze our eggs at a younger age. But I wish more and more of us knew about it at an earlier stage in our lives. And not when it's too late. So that's our goal. It's to spread awareness, educate ourselves, depend on counselors, therapy, and also amazing fertility doctors. So Oval is a space where we're a combination of world-class technology, leading medical expertise, and highly personalized private patient experience all under one roof. It's our sanctuary, our safe space.
Thanks a lot for coming over. I mean, it's good that the press has come in numbers, because I think more than we speaking about us, it will be taken with a lot of fortitude when you speak about us. Well, when I look back at the sperms, the gametes are being handled. Not to forget, we also have the best in class incubators. One of them is from Aztec, the first, as the video said, the first outside Japan. It shows the embryo growing from a single cell to a multicellular organism. And we have integrated artificial intelligence. So if the human eye can't actually focus on something, the AI actually tells us, well, here's a red flag. Possibly this embryo is better than this one. And when we apply AI, it ensures that the patient doesn't have to wait too much to become parents. So, at Oval, it is ethics, which is our background. It is transparency, which happens to be our backbone. Scientific data. We are not going to be pressurized by industry who push for drugs or specific equipment. This will give you success. We wait for scientific papers to be published. We wait for guidelines to be established, and then we take it on as a routine. So that's in a nutshell the scientific area of Oval. And hopefully, if we set our goals on quality, I'm pretty sure numbers will follow. Another reason I think why Oval is different is, as you know, the IVF industry is actually infiltrated by too many VCs. And when VCs combine all these things, we reach an ikakai of excellence. And that's what Oval stands for. Thank you.
In fact, when I first started my journey, and there was this interview call which came from one of the leading companies, saying, what? We were at that time already the second largest populated country in the world. I said, who needs fertility? Why would you need fertility? Then, as I kept going, and now we are the largest populated nation already. We beat China quite some time back. But as Ketan rightly pointed out, the total fertility rate is falling across the country. And over a period of time, we'll have much older generations, and younger generation will not be there to replace. Take the example of...
And exactly what Sandeep said, but we are not an infertility clinic, we're a fertility clinic. And one thing that I have seen is most clinics push a couple directly to IVF, which is absolutely not necessary. Some of them just need help in actually conceiving as well, because they may miss their ovulation or many other reasons, or just need some extra vitamins and things like that. And that's why we don't call ourselves an infertility clinic, we call ourselves an advanced.
మాకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. Part of our family office, మా GVK నుంచి we are getting into healthcare. We've already been in healthcare, but this is furthermore. And now we're getting into fertility. Now it's advanced fertility. And thank you so much for supporting. I want all of you all to come and see and spread the word around that you have world-class treatment in our good old Hyderabad.
మిగిలిన ఫెర్టిలిటీ సెంటర్లకు మీరు స్థాపించబోయే
ఐ థింక్ అది మనం ఒక పేషెంట్ అడిగితే మేలు అనుకుంటాను. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళని వాళ్ళ డిఫరెన్స్, ఐ థింక్ ఆ టెక్నాలజీ డిఫరెన్స్. ఎందుకంటే డాక్టర్స్ కూడా చెప్తున్నారు, ఎందుకంటే జాపనీస్ టెక్నాలజీ ఎక్కడ ఇండియాలో లేని ఎక్విప్మెంట్ మన దగ్గర ఉంది, టెక్నాలజీ మన దగ్గర ఉంది. ఈ బంజారా హిల్స్ లో సత్వా బిల్డింగ్ లో స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది, ఈ రోజే మొదలు. సో ఓవల్ అని సత్వా బిల్డింగ్ 2nd floor లో. సో వీ హ్యావ్ అ వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ప్లేస్.